Craig Cohen 87 here for episode 71 of the Iron Den. Today is going to be a back day. It's going to be an interesting back day because I still haven't fully recovered from yesterday's shoulder workout. I completely destroyed my shoulders. They're sore, and I actually feel tired. Not tired, but I feel, what's the word? A little bit drained. Like I don't want to go to sleep. But yeah, at work I was having a little trouble focusing. I think what's that term? I always forget that term. I know the term, I just forget the word. I just feel systemic fatigue. That's it. Mike Menser. Mike Menser. I'm quoting Mike Menser here. Systemic fatigue is very hard. I mean, it was just another shoulder workout and I nailed it, but like I think I took as many of those sets to failure as I've ever have. My shoulders feel like they grew an inch, you know? I know they haven't in reality, but some days you just feel big and some days you feel small, and today I feel big. But, it's a good feeling. I know I did what I had to do. I'm going to go hit back and then take a day off. Back workouts, fairly straightforward. There's nothing super difficult. I'm trying to think what's the most difficult back exercise that I do. I like them all. I like them all. Probably the chest supported T-bar, but that's my second favorite exercise. I like it because it's hard. I'm gonna go with 100 pounds with that. See how it goes. I've done 12 reps the last 2 or 3 weeks, but anything above 10 is fine. I want to be in the double digits. I want to be in the double digits because really, what a rep is, it's a very, very unsophisticated way of measuring time under tension. If you're going at a consistent pace, you could pretty much just count all your reps, and then let's say the positive is 1 second. So you're basically doing 10 seconds of positive time under tension, and then if you go nice and slow on the negatives, let's say 2 seconds that I like to do, you're doing about 20 seconds of time under tension. At least that's how I see it. So if you're doing that and you're only doing, let's say, 5 reps, then you're only getting 5 and 10 seconds of time under tension. And then if let's say you're doing 20 reps, you could say you're doing 40 and 80 seconds under time of tension. But the problem with going that high is, well, you're not under that much tension early on. Because if you can do 20 reps of something, the first 5 you probably didn't even feel. So it's not as straightforward as just adding the seconds and then just saying, okay, that's how much I did. You have to be really honest with yourself. You should really only be counting the hardest reps, not the very hardest, but they should be at least slightly easy to do. And if the first few reps are very, very, very easy to do, you're not really under tension. Or maybe you're barely under tension, you know? But that's why I like the 10. 10 is good because even rep 1 is pretty hard. And, I keep going until I hit failure. And if failure is 15, failure is 15. But I usually don't like going over 15. But again, even that depends on the exercise I'm doing. So let's say if I'm doing calf raises, I might be able to do 20 on the first set. And there are different exercises where I could just go higher and higher. So like yesterday I hit shrugs for 17 reps, which I wasn't expecting. 410. I mean, that was really high. I went back and watched the video, and it seems like the range of motion is not that much, but a shrug is not, it's not like your shoulders are going to go up and down a foot, you know? They just go up and down a few inches. And I can't really make that one any heavier. I'm pretty much up on the last one. What I'm going to do is I might go up to another plate, a fifth plate, and then get like an elastic band to keep them together, or else they tend to fall off. And I want the weight to be very, very stable. I do not want to be thinking about the weight falling off and lose focus. It's very important that you be very, very, very highly focused when you're doing your exercise, because you're not going to be able to reach your maximum. You can't just go through the motions and hit failure. That's just not how it works. When I'm going to hit failure, that's why sometimes for a really difficult movement, mostly my legs, you'll see me meditate because I have to envision what failure is going to look like. I have to know, okay, what rep am I going to want to stop, and what rep can I go up to? So for things like those leg press, when I'm doing, and I did 13 reps, usually 8's the sticking point. It gets really difficult around 8 reps. So I know it's going to be not easy, but it's going to be doable up to 8 consistently, no problem. And then that's when I'm going to be like, is this going to be my last one? Is this going to be? And then I just try to count to 5. Or count to 8 again, And then it's okay to fail somewhere in the higher end there. And that gets me my 13 reps. I'll get more into that on leg day. But basically, I like to get at least 10 reps and get the 10 seconds of positive time under tension, 20 seconds negative. And it's not perfect by any means. It's a very unsophisticated way of counting time under tension. But I can't just count it on a clock while I'm doing the reps, I mean, my hands are busy and I'm focusing on trying to tolerate the pain as long as I can. So, yeah, I mean, that's basically what it is. All right, so what am I working on today? Back. Yeah, I'm going to do back. I feel very tired. I don't know how strong I'm going to be. But every now and then when I'm really, really tired, I surprise myself. And by now and then, I mean always. So we'll see how it goes. I think I've rambled on for almost 7 minutes now. I'm going to turn on my car and head to the gym. See you in a few. All right, it's time for my first top set of the day. It's going to be a pullover machine. Just like last week, I'm going to go with 225 pounds. I got 12 last week, so I want to try to aim for 12. Yesterday, I was weaker, even though I felt great. Today, I feel like shit. Let's see what happens. All right, let's do this shit. Ooh. 1. 2. Control the negative, nice and slow. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Slow. Ooh. All right, I'm happy with 11. 90 seconds begins now. All right, set number 2. Down to 180. Got this for 10 reps last week. Let's see what I got. Ooh. 1. Push with the elbows. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Oh yeah. Excellent. 90 seconds starts now. All right, third and final. Back to warm-up weight, which is 135 pounds. I got this for 11 last week. So my guess is 10, but I'm going to try for 11. 1. Nice and slow. 2, full range of motion. Drive with the elbows. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, miss. Ow. 8, 9, 10. Slow. Ooh. All right, I got 1 rep short of every rep of all my sets from last week. So I'm thinking next week it might be time to lower the slight bit, but I'll make that decision then. All right, time for some T-bar. All right, let's go hit my favorite or second favorite back exercise, the T-bar row with the chest support. Last week I got 100 pounds for 11 reps. I was just warming up, and there's a little something going on my left lat. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to push it as far as I can, but I'm going to go as much as I can. If I feel there's damage occurring, I'll stop. Nice and slow. No tugging on the weight. I think it's more inflammation than an actual injury, but I suppose it could become an injury a little bit easier. All right. 100 pounds is a lot on this machine. Let's do this shit. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Slow. Ooh, that's it. All right, I matched last week. Can't complain with that. 60 seconds. Starts now. Let's go hit the second set. Last week was 50 pounds for 12 reps. Let's see what I got in me. By the way, I didn't hurt myself. Last set, it was just like I thought. It's tender, but it's not injured. So I'm not going to tug on the weight or jerk it. Very smooth movement. I think I may have tweaked it on another exercise. All right, let's get these straps nice and tight. Okay, here we go. Start at the bottom. Keep the elbows down. 1. Control the negative. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Slow. Ooh. Ooh. Kept it in the double digits. Okay, that one was really good set. All right, 60 seconds begins. Come on. Now. Third and final. Last week I got 25 for 12. I'm debating on whether I should use these smelling salts. Yes, I'm going to use them. Let's see what I got in the tank. Woo! All right, I got 36 in the tank now. Oh, sorry, I was hallucinating. My bad. Four minutes. One. Two. Three. Four. Five. Six. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. Oh my God, one more. Yeah. Whew. Oh yeah. All right, let's do some cable. Cable is something. All right. We're gonna do some cable rows with emphasis on the forward position, just like last week. I'm gonna do 100 pounds. I did it for 12 reps last week. So I'll take 12 reps this week. Let's see how it goes. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Control that negative. 9. 10. There it is. Oh. 90 seconds begins. Oh, I didn't set it. Looks like I'll get a little extra 10 seconds. Now, with that extra 10 seconds, I'm actually going to lower the weight from last week. Last week I did 60 for 11. 70 for 11. This week I'm going down to 60. So I was feeling a little bit more of a flare up on this movement. You get more of a stretch in the lats, more lat dominant. And I want to keep the reps above 10. And if it's too easy, I just go slower. All right, let's do this shit. Well, that is light. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Still kind of easy. 6. 7. Starting to burn. 8. 9. Oh yeah. 10. One more. Slow. No cheating. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. 90 seconds begins now. Final set. Down to 50 pounds, which is what I did last week for 12. Will I do 12? Probably not. But the goal is failure, not 12. So let's see what I got in the tank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was unintentional, by the way. 6. This is like an uncensored version. 7. Still not burning yet. 8. Starting to burn. 9. 10. One more. 11. One more. Yeah, that's it. Slow, 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 slow. Ooh. All right, let's go see what else is up. All right, this is my top set of 2 hammer machine rows. Nothing fancy. I'm going with 270. Last week I got 12. I don't know that I'll get 12 this week. But again, it's about going till failure and not about hitting a random number. All right. I probably should have been strapping in while I was explaining all that, but you know what? Live and learn. Yeah, it's tricky, but not impossible. All right, let's get a good position. Straighten that back out. Full extension. Once. Control the negative. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Control that negative, baby. 9. 10. 11. All right, I think I had one more in the tank, but I'm emotionally exhausted. Ooh, this is a tough day. Lats are dead, which is good. All right, I'll see you in what is now 1 minute and 18 seconds. Work and talk, work and talk, work and talk. All right. So I'm gonna go again with 270 since I didn't hit failure. I want to try to hit failure at least the second set. Since I've been doing this, I taper down. So I've been doing 270 the first set and then 235 the second set. 230 or 235, but this time I'm gonna go 270 again. All right, let's do this shit. Let's see if I can hit 12 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's getting hard. 7, 8, 9. All right, I'll take the 10. I was feeling it in the traps a bit. I guess my lats are toast, so I guess I'm just defaulting to other muscles at this point, which means I'm going to keep training. All right, let's go hit some single arm cable rows. I'm doing this in place of the one arm dumbbell rows, which I don't like. It is a good exercise. I find it too complicated, which you'd think for an advanced lifter like me shouldn't be a problem, but it is. I know my strengths and my weaknesses, and that's a weakness of mine. So I asked my coach to find me an alternative exercise, and this is what he told me to do, so this is what I'm going to do. Let me get some smelly salts. Actually, let me start by tightening up this belt. Whew, I'm getting fat, so this belt's hard to close. We'll start with the weak hand first, and then go to the strong hand to match whatever I do. Is it normal? Oh my God, it burns my eyes. Is that normal? Anyways, let's hit this shit. I'm gonna go with 90 because I got 70 for like 18 last week, which is way too many, especially for a top set. I want this to be hard. Let's see what I got. Whew, not so bad. Full extension. 1. Control the negative. 3. 4. 5. 6. I want a nice good stretch. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. One more. Yeah. All right. I'm getting a lot of back in this one. A little less lat, probably a bit more. Maybe rhomboid. But also my lats are toast, so I'm sure they've given up a long time ago. All right, let's do this. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. Oh yeah. One more. Control, control. Oh yeah. 60 seconds begins now. All right, second set. Down to 70. I like that first set. I didn't feel it in the lats as much, but I'm feeling a lot in the back. Probably getting a good bicep pump too, so I'm doing something. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. Slow. Not bad. I prefer unilateral movements over isometric movements, or I don't think they're called isometrics. Unilateral, I'll have to check that out again. Anyways, let's do this shit. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9.
10, 11, 12. 60 seconds begins now. All right, third and final set, down to 60 pounds. Let's see what I get. And just going back before what I said about it's bilateral or unilateral. Bilateral is when you use two hands at the same time or two legs at the same time. Unilateral is when you do them individually. So I'm doing a unilateral movement. All right, enough yapping. You could just Google that. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's too light. Well, no for next time. I'm still building a baseline for this exercise. Don't quite have it yet. One. Three. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. Oh, yeah. All right, what do I got left? I think just pull down. I'll know to go up on that next time. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go backwards. Yeah, 7, cable pull down. So my 7th movement of the day will be cable pull down. I'm going to go wide, but I'm going to use, I'll figure that out later. All right. 2 times 10 to 12 reps with a 30-second break in the middle. Okay, I don't know what weight I'm going to use yet. I'll see how it feels when I warm up. See you in a minute. All right. Last back movement of the day. I'm using the mag grip. I'm going to do 80, and then I'm going to go to 60 with only a 30-second break in between. So this is going to be one shot. Let's do this shit. I want at least 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, Control that negative all the way up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh yeah. 30 seconds begins now. So that was 80. I'm going to go to 60. That was 8 reps. Came up a little short. I got to really set a baseline with the mag grip. I'm not used to it. My grip gets tired. All right, 5 seconds. And time. Let's do this shit. All the way up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm on fire. 6, control it. There we go. Time. All right, I'm going to give the leg raises another try. I suspect I'll only be able to do the 1 set before I start cramping up. I'm going to go for 3. But if you don't see a second set, if you see me in the posing room right after this shot, you'll know it's because I cramped up during the pause, during my break. So let's try 10, just like yesterday. Ooh. Oh yeah. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's already hurting. 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, I think we'll call that a day, and we'll go hit some poses. Yeah, only 1 set. All right, let's go hit some poses. Start with the relaxed. Classic physique poses. Pretty good. Let's do that one more time. Ooh, I'm not completely out of breath. I'm getting better. Finish this in the car.
Alrighty, excellent workout. What can I say? 10 on 10. I'm on a roll this week. Even though my power is going down, I'm hitting failure very frequently. My lats feel great, and my chest feels huge. Those are two things that I needed to work on, and I've seen a lot of progress, so I'm very happy with that. I probably had the best little posing routine. It felt good. I'll look at it when I get home or tomorrow. Super happy with that. Yeah, I mean, there's not much to say. There is not much to say. I have a little inflammation on one of my lats on this side, my left side. I didn't upset anything. I went a little bit lower. I went a little bit slower. My lats are toast. What can I say? I even noticed the acne on my shoulders is going down. I know it looks bad, and it is kind of weird looking. I mean, there's no question about it. In the gym, I by far have the worst acne. Like, it's not even close. I am a little self-conscious about it, if I'm being honest, but what can I do? Some guys wear hoodies in the gym. I don't know how they do it. I'm just wearing what I'm wearing. I'm sweating. I want to train in my underwear. I would if I could, but I get very, very hot. For me, in order to hit my peak performance, I have to have as much ventilation as possible. So even a t-shirt is out of the question for me. I get very, very hot. My power goes right down. But you know what? Bodybuilding is about working 364 days so that you look good for one day. So it doesn't matter if I have the acne now. As long as it's gone or invisible by October 19th, keeping in mind, I'm going to have a very strong tan on it. But it'll be mostly gone. It's drying up. I can see the Accutane is working. But it's going to take a few months. There's no question about it. Anyways, that's really all I wanted to say. So thank you very much for watching. And until next time, peace out.